Aha. Well, kitchen's nearly done. It's all in, everything working, plumbed in. I've got some doors to go on. Yeah, it's looking all right. Really, it's coming out all right. All right. Problem I've got is I've got a job booked in tomorrow, and as you will see, I can't not do it. Luckily, the customer's good as gold here. She's going to wait a week till I come back and put these doors on. I just ain't got time this evening to do it. It ain't always that easy putting them on these integrated units, especially this freezer. A bit of fucking aggro getting in that. The hole weren't big enough. I had to that top rail, I had to take that off and plane it down, and just struggle to get the epoxy thing on my own. But anyway, we're there. So yeah, next week we're tiling, and it's an interesting job. So it should make good viewing. So I'll catch you next week. Good morning. Well, I might as well let the cat out of the bag. We're in sunny Spain, and we've come here to do a tiling job. Not a bad day today. Sun's out. Don't believe everything what people tell you. It is a bit overrated, Spain in the winter. Obviously we're in February, and we might get 17 degrees today, something like that. But you know, come 4 o'clock, it soon gets cold again, and these houses have got no heating or nothing in them. You know, there's no carpet on the floor, and it gets very cold at night. But you can't have it all, can you? So these were just built across the road the last 3 years. There's one going up there, and there's some £1 million houses going on up there apparently, with lifts taking you up there. So wouldn't be Spain without a building site, would it? So here we are. This is the property. Done all this 3 years ago. This bit to finish, which I'm going to have to do this week. Just never got time last time I was here. Obviously it's been left for 3 years, there's a few weeds in that. We'll have a good tidy up, be okay. We've got the tools, we've got a scooter as well. We've got all the tiling tools here. I've been out here 20 odd years, on and off doing stuff, so. Right, so there's this to do. Now in here, the problem with this house is that this wall, the back of the building, backs onto a mountain. So there's no windows, and there's no cross-flow ventilation. So when you leave them, this isn't damp, there's a damp course in the building because I've been underneath and I've checked it. It's just condensation, that's just cold and warm air, and it affects the paint. And to be honest, there's loads of ways you could introduce insulation and all that, but it's an holiday home, it ain't worth spending the money. And the Spanish solution is they'll put another wall up there, plaster it, whatever, or just tile over it, and that's what we're going to do. We're just going to tile over it all, and it does solve the problem, believe it or not. I wanted to do some split face tiles on it, but it was working out quite expensive. It's not worth it, and I've just bought some cheap white tiles. It'll do the job. It looks all right. The place is always going to be white. I think they're all right. Like I say, it is just a holiday home. We went to the builders merchants yesterday and got the tiles. I apologise for the footage, as my missus wasn't very good on the camera. I've now re-educated her, so in the future it should be okay. But yeah, right, I'm going to get on. I'll show you some progress later. Right, here we are, the tile graveyard. Massive place this is, stuff everywhere. What's the matter? Hola, buenos días.
¿Qué falta?
Azulejos.
Aquí dentro.
Todo dentro.
Aquí dentro.
Sorry.
Ahí dentro.
There's plenty here, isn't there? Ceramic wise. There's your favourites, concrete blocks. I just want to go up here and see what's up here. I don't know what they got here. I don't know if they're showing all the stock in the showroom, or whether these bits here. I'm looking for a bit of split stone, but I don't know if I'm going to get any. That's all bricks and blocks up there, and tiles there, but I think they've got them all on show in the showroom by the looks of it. Let's go back in here and have another look. Some brick slips there. Shows you how to do it, look. What you saying? Do you reckon they'll be alright? Not sure I want to spend that money. They're obviously dear, are they? Oh, they're Porcelanico. Porcelanico. They will be dear. Right. What are we saying? Okay. Turn it off a sec while I metro.
¿Cuánto necesitas? Es que este queda poco. ¿Cuántos metros necesarios? 7 metros. Creo que queda solo 1,70 m. ¿Qué pienso?
Poco. Ok, fine.
De otro modelo, mira otro modelo, ese queda, pienso solo 1,70 m posible, muy poco.
70.
Sí, un 1,5 m más o menos.
Ok.
Mirar otro modelo. Venga, para.
Turn it off. No, not Euro. Dos sacos de flexi.
Dos de flexible. Efemoso, dime el blanco relieve tipo único.
Blanco.
Blanco relieve tipo único. ¿Cuánto lleva la caja y dónde está? Para 7 metros.
So that's that. Got some tiles. Cheap. 7 metres.
7 metros. ¿Lleva uno pelota?
€1. What was it? 6.5 euros a metre. 76, about €50. Couple of bags of flexi, adhesive. So I need some more. Spanish brick. That's the typical range of Spanish bricks. What you got there?
Seven box. 7 box on 56 meters.
Yeah.
Okay?
Excelento!
Done?
I've got paint first. No.
One here.
Do you need for the June? One bag is 3 kilos. Special for June.
For the junta, sí, sí.
June.
Yeah, una.
Una bolsa. Ya, finish, ¿no? 7 metros, 2 bags de cola porcelánico flexible y eso.
Muy bien.
Hace falta, no me acuerdo, mucha mesa. Tú, ¿me encontrado algo por ahí?
Algo parecido, a lo mejor me sirve, a lo mejor no.
Parece más fake, ¿eh?
El mismo color. Yo que estoy buscando ya que sea el mismo color. No sé.
Try it off a minute. Here we've got the local blocks. These are all pretty standard. These, the 100mm ones. Terramicillo. What do we call them? I can't think what we call them in England now. We do use them. These are popular block, popular size. Use a lot of them. Even down to them. They're fun to lay. They often do that if you've got a damp wall. They'll build another wall in front of it with them. Yeah. And that's a sort of standard common brick, that size. And this one as well. Don't know if we get any bricklaying done this week. But we'll definitely do some tiling there anyway. Just wait for him to come up with the forklift, bring him up. Got a sausage. There's Mum. Here's my tiles. Hi. Let's grab this camera and film this. It's all turned on. It's all on. us. Muy bien, muchas gracias. Gracias.
Luego.
YouTube. YouTube. Internet. Internet. Right, we've bought the tiles, as you saw. We're having a bit of lunch now. A couple of beers, sandwich or something. This little town here is called Benny offer. Nice little place really. Plenty of little bars and restaurants. We're going to go over here. Rightio. There we go, a couple of bottles of Mao. Tuna sandwich with something in it. Oh, feta cheese. Fruit. All the time I've got to eat my fruit. Not if I look ill or anything. And there's the missus there. She's got her tuna, jacket potato, salad and stuff. She doesn't want to be in the film. Too bad. A bit cloudy, but t-shirts on. Right, we're all ready to go now. Using this porcelainic adhesive. It's just a flexible adhesive. It's a quality stuff. That's the grinder I'm using. Don't use them like that. Always use a guard on it. I bought this off some dosser. My one broke and one come up on one of the for sale sites. He wanted €7 for it. I had to meet him outside the pub and give him €7. He went straight in the boozer. Don't know where he got it from, but I don't think it was nicked. I wouldn't have bought it on it, but it's only a cheap thing anyway. Right, mixer's all plugged in. In we go. Right, all the prep's done. We've cleaned everything up. Right, this paint, Gottolin paint it's called, Gottolin paint. It's spray on. Now ideally, you should never tile on paint. But unless you get a load of condensation, it don't fucking come off. And you know, probably if you're doing it for a client, you might want to try and steam it off. But I'm not going to bother, it's my house and I've done it before many years ago, several times, and it don't come off, it stays on there. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Sand cement behind there, we're going straight on that. Here, that's the MP spray on plaster, which is a gypsum plaster. So the adhesive I've got is sand cement based. You can't go straight on with it. There's one company in Spain, Pegoland, who do, and the only people in the world I think who do an adhesive, cement based adhesive, where you can go straight onto gypsum plaster. But they don't sell it around here. So I've had a primer, you have to put a primer on it first. And that's it, we're going to crack on there and we'll come back and I've got a few tiles on. Cheers. There we go, I've got the first layer down. But it's lunchtime, so we're going to have some lunch. And we're going to have a Spanish lunch. Hey, that's a bit of us, isn't it, eh? Oh, cheers. Very nice. Yeah, only me innit could have this view, straight out my front door, tower crane and a silo. That's supposed to be a park one day, can't see that happening. But look at this wall, you can see that. Massive great rocks out the quarries. You can see them lines down there, they've got them like cross lines, that's where they put the explosive, they drill down, put the explosives in and split all the rocks, but this is just the crap stuff from the granite and that, which was no good. But yeah. Right, the tiling went a bit wrong after lunch. I've been drinking a bottle of wine at lunchtime, but gives you a lot of enthusiasm, does it? So yeah, I've just finished what I do and I'll finish it tomorrow. No big deal. I've just come out for a beer. It's evening, it's about 5:30 and there's the sun going down over there. We're in a town called Cassada, which is just south of Alicante near Torrevieja, and we're right at the top here. Just show you around what's going on there. Oh, processionary caterpillars. They all follow each other and they're poisonous. Dogs eat them and die. If you see them, keep well away from them. Yeah, but this is sort of where we are. If you look as far over there as you can, there's a mountain range, and there's a mountain range behind there. That's where I used to live. It's about an hour and a half away driving. And here is the sea. In the background there, right at the edge of them sort of high rise. See if I can just zoom in on it a bit. Let's have a look. That's a place called Guadamar. Beautiful beach. It's one of the longest beaches in Spain. It really is nice. Yeah, and that's Alicante over there. Yeah, and here in the town of Quesada, this block of flats, these are cheap, these flats, you can buy these cheap. I've seen them go for about 20,000 euros a few years back. I don't know what they're fetching now. These are built for the workers who first started building this town how many years ago? Well, I don't know, 40, 50 years ago. And the bar I'm going in now, called Harry's Bar, was the canteen for the workers. So yeah, it's got a bit of history, the whole place. So anyway, let's go to the bar. Here we go, here's Harry's Bar. Oh dear, looks like it's up for sale. I've not been here for 2 or 3 years either. Oh well, let's go and see what happens. Right, well, we left Harry's. I didn't want to show you Harry's, to be quite honest, because a few old boys I'm drinking in there with, and they're all sort of, I don't know, early 70s. There's an old boy in there, Roy, comes from the same town as me. He's 87, and unfortunately his wife's in a home now. She's got Alzheimer's. So yeah, it's quite sad. And listen, he really ain't got Alzheimer's, mate. He's got more marbles than me, I think, and we have a great conversation. 20 years older than me, but he knows the same sort of people. Well, we know the same people, you know, the same pub landlords and that in the town and everything anyway. So yeah, it weren't appropriate to film them. I just didn't think I should do it, really. So I'm out with a lady. We're having a bit of Chinese. Oh, you're not on film yet, girl. There you go. There's the lady. The lady's pissed. What are we looking at here? Well, not bad, is it, eh? Set menu, 18 euros. 2 people. I don't know how many courses that is, but that's what you're getting anyway. And a bottle of wine chucked in as well. So
he knows how to treat a bird.
yeah, I know how to treat a bird, don't worry about that. So yeah, we're not in a bad time, and we're going to be back tomorrow tiling, and we book back into Harry's tomorrow, because Harry's does the best Sunday dinner in Quesada. Right, catch you all later, boys. Right, just had a start, very good. We're just trying to work out what the rules are in Spain, because we've been here a day and we ain't got a clue what's going on. There's people walking about with masks, there's people not walking about with masks. Since I've been in 2 boozers, and both landlords I know very well, not being questioned, just walked in here and had a beer. But apparently what you're supposed to do is wear a mask as you walk through the front door. When you get to the bar, take you off and drink it. But it's nonsense to me, but it's their country, it's their rules, so that's the way it is. I've since been told, the old boys in Harry's Bar said no. Said when you go in the pub, you've got to show your, what was it? The
COVID passport.
The COVID passport. I said, well, I definitely ain't been asked for that. So, luckily, we took them out of us tonight. First pub we walked in, where's your COVID passport? So, that's what you got to do. But then, since then, where we are now, walked in a Chinese restaurant, not asked for it. So, what the fuck's going on here? Does anyone know what they're doing? I don't think so. Well, I'm having a good night, I know that. But, it's all nonsense, isn't it? I don't know. I must admit, some of the expats here, and that they've become, the last couple of years, they've become so institutionalised with the masks and all that, and I've had some funny looks. I just walked in pubs and you get the looks. Why haven't you got a mask on that? And I'm not saying whether I agree with them or not. That's not the point. The point is like how it's changed people. I don't know. And listen, I'll tell you now, bars ain't as busy as they were. Anyway, I'll leave you with that, and we go back to tiling tomorrow, won't we? See you later. We're in the local hardware store. which I use, and they've all got good, you know, basic tools, sets off, levels. Don't buy one of them, I did their shit. Bucket trowels, what I use, all the trowels, shovels. Obviously a hell of a lot of plastering and tiling gets done here, so quite a selection of them. We are better tool shops, but it's got one of everything you would need in here, you know. Right, I'll come in with a bit of bead. One bit of bead I need. 190 euros, I think they are. Right, it's Monday lunchtime, and I've got all the tiling done inside, which is quite a result. Got the grouting to do, we'll do that tomorrow. So we're now having, with Stevie's bar, belongs to a mate of mine, Spud. He's not here, he's got a fireplace shop and all that. But yeah, give Stevie's lounge bar a shout in Casada. 4 euro breakfast with a beer, can't go wrong, can you? That's the golf course over there. That's where we sat, not bad. A few bars and that down that way. Oh yeah, all going good. Right, I don't know, I suppose plenty come out in Spain, but over here they've got Chinese shops, and they're massive, great big warehouses. Everything's made in China, obviously, and they sell absolutely everything. I mean, this one sells food. See, there's just holes of it. That's all clothes, massive. I'll look at some rubbish bags myself, but let's go up here and I'll still have to wear masks in shops, and if you're in a bar, you've got to go for the toilet, you've got to put a mask on, or if you stand up and go to the bar, you've got to put a mask on. Right. Screws, tools, everything. Cutlery. Oh, it's handy if you got all of the home out here. Just you want a set of tools out just for the, you know, a bit of DIY. It's good enough for it. Kitchen stuff. Yeah, hammers.
They snap after a while. So
More hammers. There's everything, isn't there? All blades, everything Chinese. Bedding, carpets, more tools. Oh, that. A yellow Ardat. How much is that? €5.90. I know. All clamps. Everything. Right, trowels. Yeah. Painting here. 20 bags? Right. Right, I've got to go and find some bags. Morning. Tuesday in sunny Spain. A bit of drama this morning. Well, drama. This pipe there, there's a gully runs back of our properties. There's water gushing out there this morning. And our swimming pool's there. So we thought it was the pool. Well, it ain't our pool. It's a pool up there somewhere. Someone's discharging it, which is illegal, but no one really cares. But I heard this water running in here. You ain't going to believe this. Right, this is the electric meter for the block next door. Right, see that there? That is the mains electric in. Right, and there's water pissing out of it. That just cannot be right, can it? No? Look, see that? That's the main feed into the main junction. That's mental, hey? Only in Spain. Where that's coming from, I do not know. There you go. Right. Go back and finish the grouting. Right. Grouting done. That's the finished job. That'll do, mate. Job done. What's the time? About 1 o'clock. We're going down to the beach. Not going to go on the beach, but find a bar there, have a couple of drinks, chill out. It's quite a nice day out there. So yeah, make the best of it. And I'll start on the outside tomorrow. I'll try and show you a bit of what's going on. Right, I want to do some adhesive for this little builder's purchase here. It's a local one to me. Hola. To sako od Flexi I on gris paryczących.
No pone, no. Porque va ahora no, tío. Vamos a ver.
Right, we got that. Oh, 2 bags in there and grout. YouTube. Right, we're at the seaside. I'm having problems filming in builders merchants and things like that. I don't think they like it. So I haven't really been doing it. I mean, that last builders merchants I was in, I know them quite well, but they just all seem so suspicious. I think because they're Spanish and they're all on the fiddle, they just don't trust no one. But yeah, it's just the way it is now. But anyway, we're here. Guadalmar de Segura, mouth of the river Segura, which is up that way. Just go up here a bit. There's a massive long beach. It's actually the most dangerous beach in Spain. More people die here every year than anywhere else. Which you wouldn't think so looking at it now, but because it's all sand, you get riptides in it. And people perish, unfortunately. I actually saw someone being rescued. It was up there a bit, quite a bit up there, a few years ago, 10, 12 years ago. And a young kid, he died. Very sad. As you can see, beautiful beach. Right, what are you eating? Where are we going? Where do you want to go?
Is that off now?
Huh? No, it's on. Where do you want to go?
I don't know.
Right, ice cold beer. Have a look at the beach. Not a bad, can it? Santa Pola over there. The other side of that is Alicante. Just to get your bearings so you know where we are. We're going to have a little snack in here. A sandwich or something, and then we'll be out later. I don't know what day it is. I've got an hangover and it's hot. But I've knocked up this tub of adhesive and I'm just going to get, well, I'm going to use it up here. Right, when I did this, I just walked on it. We didn't excavate or nothing, we've gone straight over the top of these old tiles. They're solid, there's not a problem with it. These have been down 3 years, haven't moved, so yeah, it's okay. You know, otherwise you spend a couple of grand having it dug out, and for no need really, because it's only taking foot traffic and my scooter. 20mm notch trowel, give it a good bed, and then we back skim it. Get this one down and cut the other one. And going around my mate's house this afternoon. We just bought a new villa and he's had a load of work done on it, so we're going to go have a look at that. There we go. Give it a little twist. 5. 60. Coal cutters. This is porcelain. It's only thin. I think it's 9mm. Non-slip exterior, and it was cheap. Not cheap. If you're going to get into this tiling game, I'll do it. You need a Dyson cutter. Spain, I mean, the big make out is Ruby, and that's worldwide. The thing is, they're cheaper in England than they are in Spain, which I don't get. This is a Monolith, it's Italian, excellent cutter, but I think it's about 300 quid or 300 euros, I can't remember what I paid for it. They're that kind of money. But yeah, they're cutting in it. Really well. Probably won't now. Easy peasy. Right, we always back skim them. Let's just check it first. I know what happens. Yeah, that's good. Give it a back skim so we've got full contact. That's it. These edges ain't got to be spot on because you have over here you have a skirting tile all the way around. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, I don't know. But yeah, that's what happens. Oh, isn't it?
Done?
Yeah, don't turn it off though. Right, I'm going to carry on up here, do these cuts in, work back across there, otherwise I'm going to box myself in the corner. Right, give me that. Alright, bud. Yeah, so that's how we do it. Right, get my seat. Right, I know people are going to ask me about working in Spain. Don't bother, mate. When I first come out here 20 years ago, I was earning the same money as I was in the UK. There was loads of work, there was loads of young people, and then came the recession and it slaughtered it, and it's never ever come back. I mean, this is half term, it's dead here, it really is. There's not many people about. Spain's got the highest unemployment in Europe. Just don't come out thinking you get work, because you won't. And if you did get a job with a Spanish company, you probably wouldn't like it, because they work funny hours. They start 7 in the morning, work till about 1, especially some of them have a few hours off, and then they can be working till 9 o'clock at night. It's not what you come out here for, is it? You get a contract with that. After I think 12 years you get a bit of a pension, but you're on about €80 a day, and it's just, you know, it's not cheap here anymore. Nothing's cheap. Beer's a bit cheaper than the UK, but even that's gone up in price. That's why Spain's full of pissheads. But yeah, I wouldn't bother. I mean, last time I worked up here up till 3 years ago, and you know, it just weren't worth it. Expats are tight, they just want to deal all the time, they don't want to spend any money proper. I think if you go further down south, down Malaga way, where there's a little bit of money, you know, but the trouble is that the builders who are here, the brick builders who are here, they don't want to help you out because there's so little work here. They just want to keep it all to themselves, so you know you won't get no help. And it's hot, and it's no fun working in like 30, 40 degrees. You know, so yeah, it all seems like a good idea, but you know, if you're going to do it, you might as well work behind a bar, an air-conditioned bar, mightn't you? Then you are working for a pittance. But no, yeah, that's how it is out here. Right, I want to finish these tiles off. Adios. Just to add what I just said then, what you got to remember is if you do think of coming out to work, yeah, you can't. Brexit, remember? You have to be a resident of Spain to work here, and they're very strict on it now. There's a lot of people that had to go back because to get residency now, you got to jump through so many hoops. You need a lot of money. You got to deposit a big lump of money, I don't know, 30, 40,000, depending where you are, into a bank for a couple of years, and can't even touch it just to prove you got some money. And yeah, so not all that working for cash and black. Them days are gone over here now. And the other thing is, you know, work for a Spanish company. If you don't speak Spanish, that ain't going to happen either. So yeah, I just thought I'd add that to it. We're at Rob's house. Hello, Rob.
Hello,
Yeah,
Andy.
yeah, we've
How
been
are you,
drinking.
mate?
Yeah, we've definitely been drinking.
Yeah, good to see you back in Spain. Back here to pay your bills.
Pay me bills, yeah. Yeah, well, he's having a lot of work down here. My old mate Rob. All this tiling down. He's got a Spanish firm in there. Very, very good company. Boys are here working. What's the time? 4:30, and they've just had a low ready mix turn up. So that's what happens. He's had this old house, what we call EWI, exterior insulation, and then acrylic thin coat render. He's got central heating in, so this is going to be one warm house. This is all ready to concreted, more tiling, and the boys are pouring the concrete. Hola! This is how they do it over here. They put these steel guides in, so just like profiles, what we use as profiles. It's just perfectly flat, easy for the tiling. I think there's a ready mix lorry out here. Yeah, there it is. I used the pump round the back, get it all pumped in. Sort the ramp out. Yep, that's how we do it here. Right, folks, it's Thursday. I'm just clearing up now. That's all. I've told all that. I've just got to go out that in the morning. Won't take long. Get up early before the sun comes out. Over there, sun comes up over there, so we're all right till about 9:30, 10ish, and it starts to get a bit hot for it. Really, I'm just going to have a hose down, clear up. Supposed to be coming home tomorrow, but when we're landing at Stansted, there's a storm apparently, and there's 80-mile-an-hour gusts. I don't think we're going to fly. I've got a funny feeling our flight's going to get cancelled, so I'll let you know on that. I'll have a prolonged break. I'm not moaning, really. See what happens. Okie dokie. Right, here I am in sunny Spain. Been out here a week. Let's have a slurp. Done a bit of tiling on my place out here. Here comes the missus. Got her Just gone out to get some food, proper Spanish food. Got I don't know, I think it's McDonald's, I can't remember now. One or the other. Yeah, apparently there's a storm in the UK and I'm flying back tomorrow and it looks like I'm not. I think the flight's going to be cancelled, so extended holiday for me. Brace them walls up, boys. We don't want them blowing down again. See you later. Right, well that's the end of the week. Flight ain't been cancelled yet. I can see it's bad in the UK at the moment. I don't know. I don't want to get to the bloody airport and find out it's cancelled then, because then I've got to get back here somehow without a car. I just hope that don't happen. Anyway, we're all cleared up. Tidied the place up a bit. Got tiling done. All finished. Might put some skirting tiles up just against the house at Easter. That'll do. Give a scooter a clean. Yeah, just leave it like this for the minute. Come back Easter, I ain't got to do much really. So yeah, let's head off to the airport and see what happens. Flights flying apparently. What time did you say that last flight went?
It went at 12:10.
So one landed at Stansted about 1:30. I'm glad I weren't on that one, but anyway. So yeah, we're later. What time's that flight?
9:10.
9:10. So at the moment.
Was 25.
Yeah. So we're heading off the airport now. I'm just polishing off a bit of fish and chips. A nice drop of wine. And yeah. Hopefully we land safely. See you back in Blighty. Right, we're out of here. Just had a something to eat. I had fish and chips. Missy's had a burger and chips. It's alright. That was good actually. Bottle of white wine. €25. Can't moan, can you? At that, but yeah, that's the cheap side of Spain. The other bits ain't. Anyway, what we do now, I'll rent a car for geezer, Big Dave. I don't know if he's going to be here. Maybe just driver's going to be here. And he's got about 50 cars, I think. He did have 80 before COVID. And what the deal is, he actually picks you up at the airport and brings you back. And what I pay for the car is more or less what it cost me in cabs and that to get to the airport. So I sort of get the car free. That's the way I look at it anyway. So yeah, so we're just walking over now. The missus has already gone because we're running a little bit late. Not for us we're running late, but because our flight's been delayed by a little bit. Right, there she is. Yeah, Big Dave ain't here. Oh, we've got a different driver. Okay, all good. Right, sign off. Speak to you at the airport.
Waiting for him to come.
Here he is. I'll call him. I'll call him Big Dave. But anyway, he's Big Dave.
And Baby Dave.
And Baby Dave. Yeah. Top man. What's the name of your company?
Self-drive car hire.
Self-drive car.
Yep.
In Torrevieja area.
El Raso, Guatemala.
El Raso, Guatemala. Yeah. Listen, just you're on, what you on? Google or
Drugs.
How do they contact you?
Mobile, WhatsApp, Facebook.
Facebook, yeah.
Anything.
It's all
Yeah.
good tap. Like tell more people.
No, mate. I've got
There's people there. There's availability, but it's very little.
Right. Okay. There's Big Dave. Go on. Well, could be worse. Should have flown at 8:20. We're at the airport. We're now flying till when? 1:20.
10 to 1.
10 to 1. God knows what's going on. Yeah. Smashed by then. Still at Alicante Airport. Where's our flight now? I've got a clue now. It's when?
10 to 1.
Right, 10 to 1 now. Spanish airports in their own, what they do, they've shuttled the bars up. The place is full up with people waiting for their flights and that, if they happen or not, and they just shuttle the bars up. But I know, because I've been here before, this is like a casino here. So there's a bar here and it stays open. So yeah, I'll just show you around. It's one of these kind of casino things. But the bar's open. But you know, get a drink, you've got to show your passport, COVID passport, oh fucking hell, everything. We're getting a drink, there's nothing else to do. And estimated time of arrival in the UK is 2:30. The other problem I've got is my van, or my car, yeah I've got a van, well I've got a van, yeah. It's at Stansted, park and ride, and they're going to be shut. So when we get to Stansted, I've got to wait an hour before anyone even turns up with a van. So, I think I might write off Saturday. Don't know what to do. Yeah, storms, no good, are they? Oh, there you go. Right, we've made the airport anyway. Flight's been cancelled for how long? I don't know. 4 hours now, isn't it? And typical Spain, Alicante Airport, they've shut every bar, so you can't get fuck all. It's like a casino, here it is, look. It's a little casino place, and I know the bar stays open. You've had to show everything to get a fucking drink, but we're in here. What's the time now? Please tell me, I don't know what's going on. I'm a bit pissed, to be honest. Huh?
20 past 10.
20 past 10 and we're flying at?
10 to 1.
10 to 1. Yeah, so I don't know what time this place shuts, but they're still pouring drinks, so it looks good. But yeah, nightmare really, I don't get back home, I don't know. About 4 in the morning we get back home, time we drive home.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's life, isn't it? That's what happens.